everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a look based off of Kim Possible, aka the greatest cartoon of our modern times. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, I'll be showing you the full costume and makeup, then just keep watching. So to start out this look, we're going to start by priming our skin, and I'm just using the Rimmel Skin Perfecting Primer. This is just to give our foundation something to grip to. And to cover up my little blemishes here, I am using this anti-redness primer from L'Oreal, and it is just a green primer, so any kind of green primer will do your best. So I wanted to do this as not a voiceover, but I forgot to turn my air conditioning off while I was filming, so yeah, I will give you guys a bit of a channel update very, very soon. But for this look, I am using the Sweet Peach palette. You can just use really any palette that has lots of brown tones. So for me, I am using the color Summer Yum, Puree, and White Peach. This one that I'm using right now is Puree, and it's a medium brown, so any medium brown you have that is matte works fine. And on a pencil brush, I'm just tracing my crease. Kim Possible doesn't really have like a makeup look, I would say. She's pretty natural with how they drew her, so I wanted to keep that up with my overall look. So I am just creating a little bit of definition in the crease and then a little bit of a liner, which you will see. So now going over top with the same brush, I'm taking Charmed I'm Sure, which is a little bit of a darker brown, more of a cool tone brown, and adding that in my crease for definition. Now you can do just dark brown, but I really wanted this look to make my eyes look bigger and my eyelids more sunken in, so I chose to do two brown colors. And after I did this, I just blended it out with a clean brush that I had, so everything blended together very nicely and looked very smooth and very drawn and more like a canvas. So for the lids, I'm using the color White Peach, and I'm just packing this on with a very tiny shadow brush so I can get a lot of color concentration on the lid. I did 2 or 3 layers of this color over top and then used my fingers a little bit to pack some on and blend some out. I used my fingers a lot in this tutorial just because it helped kind of sweep away any mistakes and keep everything very round. And I think I forgot to mention, I'm just letting my primers dry before I put on my foundation. So now I am just blending everything out and adding a little bit of white to the bottom line. And for my top liner, I am doing the thinnest possible liquid eyeliner with no wing. I'm using the NYX liquid liner, and I'm drawing a really thin line just to give our eyes, again, more definition, not really creating a cat eye look or anything like that, because you want your eyes to be big, round, and cartoony. So that's what I am doing here, and I will say this was almost harder than doing wings because you have to be so thin and so precise. Now, of course, I just added a little bit of mascara. I recommend not using false lashes just because it will kind of ruin your illusion. So now to finish off the skin, I'm using the Milani 2-in-1 foundation, and I know I'm fully aware that this foundation is too dark for me. It was fine in the summer, and for some reason I thought that I have not gotten any paler. So let's pretend like this matches my skin. And I just set that down with the e.l.f. translucent powder. And the little powder puff kind of took away some of the oranginess. And I blended this stuff out. And on camera, it looks way more orange than in person. So now I am blocking out my bottom lip and kind of setting that down with some powder. And then going in with some caramel colored brow powder to fill in my brows as the more natural color of Kim Possible's, even though I don't have a wig to kind of match it. Now for the lips, I'm using a pinky toned nude color, and I am basically blocking out my Cupid's bow. I'm just drawing right over top of it so that you lose it, so you have that rainbow shaped lip like Kim Possible. For the lipstick, I am using Bedtime Flirt from NYX and just putting this over top, overdrawing just a little bit, again, just to remove the actual contours of the lip. And that is basically it. So now let's take a look at the costume. So for the costume, I am wearing these pants from Fashion Nova. They're called the Field Trip Pants in Olive. And they have like a drawstring and they're really comfy, but they have pockets down on the bottom. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe I'll pick up the camera and show you. But they are like the perfect composable green. And then this is just a long sleeve crop top from Fashion Nova as well. It does have like holes in it, like it came with holes in it. So if you want like a more like cosplay look, you're probably gonna want the turtleneck version of their shirt, which I think Fashion Nova has as well. But this shirt does, I'll turn around so you guys can see, has a hood in it. So it's up to you how you want to style the costume. I'm going to pick you up here so you can see my feet. For my feet, I am just wearing some black socks because Kim Possible really only has like little black footies. So if you're at someone's house, black socks are a good option. And now you can kind of see the cargo pant detail on the side here. But that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You're looking at my really messy organizer. I'll turn around. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another look. Bye.